Imagine holding the entire sweep of human history in your hands, feeling the rise and fall of civilizations, the clash of ideas, and the stories of the people that made our world. That's the power of reading history books, and in this video I'm going to talk about why it's essential to read up on history, and I'm going to do it by taking examples from Will Durant's fantastic book series, The Story of Civilization. I'm currently on volume 5 in this 11-part series, and the insights that these books have provided is nothing short of transformative. Let's jump right into the video and learn the reasons why we should read history. Let's go! Hi and welcome to the Book Lab. I'm Björn, and this is a place where you get book reviews of the best non-fiction books on the planet, as well as what upcoming releases are coming out, and also tips for how to be a lifelong learner. To truly grasp our present, you have to understand the past. History is not just a collection of dates, it's the story of who we are. Take Durant's first volume in the Story of Civilization series called Our Oriental Heritage, which explores the dawn of civilization in Mesopotamia, Egypt and India. These ancient societies laid the groundwork for many aspects of our modern world: laws, architecture, even our calendar system. Understanding these early societies and their innovations helps us see the root of our societal structures. Then in volume 2, The Life of Greece, we dive into the birth of democracy and philosophy in ancient Greece, ideas that still influence our political and ethical systems today. The concepts of citizenship, governance and ethics that were developed in Greece continue to shape our modern institutions. History is also a record of human mistakes, a guide to what we should avoid. In Durant's third volume, Caesar and Christ, he gives a detailed account of the rise and fall of the Roman Empire, a civilization that expanded too quickly and became too complacent. It teaches us about the danger of overextension, corruption and loss of civic virtue, lessons that are relevant still today. Quote, "A nation is born Stoic and dies Epicurean." Similarly, in our Oriental Heritage, Durant discusses the fall of the early civilizations, showing how internal weakness and external pressure can bring even the greatest civilizations to its knees. Quote, "A great civilization is not conquered from without until it has destroyed itself within." But history isn't all about conflict, it's also about celebrating human achievement. Durant's volumes celebrate human achievement and ingenuity throughout civilization. In The Life of Greece, we see the intellectual and artistic heights of ancient Greece, achievements like the Pantheon and the Greek tragedies that still resonate today. These works are not just historical artifacts, they are enduring symbols of human aspiration and human inquiry. Moving on to volume 3, Caesar and Christ. Here we can see how the Roman legal system and the infrastructure became the backbone to Western civilization, influencing everything from our roads to our legal systems. Roman innovation in law and engineering set the foundation of much that we take for granted in modern society. Finally, in volume 5, The Renaissance, Durant shows the rebirth of art, science and humanism in Europe, a period that laid the groundwork for the modern world as Europe rose out of the Middle Ages. And this is where I'm at in this 11-volume series right now. History also helps us gain a broader perspective on the interconnectedness of human civilizations. And that's what's so impressive with this book. The scope is vast. It doesn't just cover one region, it covers all the regions, the whole world, the whole history. In Our Oriental Heritage, Durant explores how civilizations like China and India have influenced the global culture. Everything from Buddhism to Confucianism to achievements in mathematics and astronomy. These contributions from the East did not only shape their local area, but they shaped cultures around the globe. These volumes reminds us that no civilization exists in a vacuum. Cultural exchanges, trade and conflict, they all contribute to a rich tapestry of human history. By reading history books, you can understand this interconnected web of cause and effect and how the past has influenced the present that we see in front of us today, appreciating the diverse influences that also will shape our future. So that's a few reasons for why you should read history books, and I want to end this video talking a little bit about how I have digested this series because it's a massive series. This is just one book. It's Life of Greece. Each of these volumes are 1,000 pages long. It takes 50 hours to get through one of them. It's not something you do in a week, in a month, or even a year. For me, I guess this will take me decades or at least 5 years to get through them all. And I really enjoy reading these books as audiobooks. I mean, I love listening to music, but when I'm out taking a walk, going to the gym, whatever, instead of listening to the same song over and over and over again, I enjoy popping in a book where I can learn something new. And diving into Will Durant's world, just talking about civilization from start to finish, basically. He goes very, very broad as well. He talks about architecture, art, handicrafts, how normal people lived, how the rich lived, how the economics worked, philosophy in different parts of the world. This book spans all of the globe and leaves no area unexplored. It's just fascinating. I can't wrap my head around the scope of this book and how someone can set out to write a history of the entire world in all its aspects. It's just mind-blowing to me, and that's why it's so fun to jump into this. And the second reason why I enjoy this series is because this is a huge difference if you read history in school when you're young compared to when you have had a life and you have some actual experience. The words just have a different meaning when you have lived your life and you read about the past than when you're just about to start your life. Because you can relate, you can start to see the patterns, the recurring patterns through history, which is one of the most powerful tools to predict the future. And I know Morgan Housel talks about this in his book. I'm glad I found it directly. Same as ever, a guide to what never changes. There's a lot of cyclical things. There's a lot of mistakes that are repeated throughout history, and knowing about them and just hearing about how the same thing happened over and over and over again, how a righteous king makes the kingdom strong, and his son is more laid back, and usually in the third generation it all goes to shit. There's a lot of patterns like that, and by reading history you can learn a thing or two about that and also see what kind of mistakes we are repeating in today's life. Thanks for listening in. Let me know what your favorite history books are in the comments below, because I want to pick up a few more. I'm going to continue to listen to Volume 5, The Renaissance. I'm enjoying that book a lot. It's a little bit too much about art right now for me, but it's fine. I know it will pay off. Thanks for enjoying the video, and subscribe if you like the content. Next week I will publish a video about the upcoming releases for September, the best non-fiction books that I can find that are released for next month on human potential, philosophy, psychology, tech, all of that stuff. So until then, Björn out, happy reading.